Order flow is a very powerful tool that you should be using today. And in this video, I will share with you my order flow workspace and what I look for when I am trading the financial market. What are the order flow indicators I apply to my chart in line with my opening price strategy? So without wasting time, let's dive in. So the first setup I'm going to show you is my swing setup. What am I looking for when I am trying to swing the market? And as you know, a swing trade is a trade that when you take the trade, you hold it for a couple of days, sometimes weeks, sometimes it runs into months. So that means you have to bring out your pen and paper and write down what I'm about to say so that you can start using it when you are trading with order flow. So the first one is my volume profile. And how do I use my volume profile? The first one is that I have a fixed volume profile on the chart here. To activate that, I come to my volume profile here. I always use the weekly volume profile for my swing trading setup. So once I apply it, and I'll make sure it's visible. This shows the weekly volume profile. This is the current week we are in now. Today is Thursday. So this is the current week. This is the past week. So what it does is to print out the weekly profile on the chart. So which time frame do I look this weekly profile on? I look at it on the daily, 4 hour, and the hourly. Daily, 4 hour, and the hourly. If I go to the daily chart here, this is how the weekly volume profile look like on the daily. Like in this case here, this was the trade I took. Yeah, came back into the weekly value area high of this particular week. I know that that area, we have the opening price here, and we have the weekly value area high that was broken into the long side, and price came to retest and then push up. This weekly volume profile are simply areas where you see more volumes traded. Like in this particular day, this was a day profile, and you can see the market was going sideways for that day. This also, the market came all the way up here, produces more volume in here. And this also came down. So what I do is I use them for futuristic targets or area I'll be interested in. Then aside from looking at it like that, I also look at it like area of high volume node, all this area. You can see that currently price came into this high volume area, and you can see there's a form of rejection. What it means is that this area is area where large volumes are traded. So if by Friday we have a complete profile and price trade back down, I'll be looking to buy because this is a bullish market. If you look at it in the 4 hour, you can break it even further by looking at it here. In this case, you have this volume profile, like this area here. So as you can see, we have a high volume load here, which when price came back down, find it difficult to break through. So these are how I look at it, so that I can have a visual representation of where the volumes are traded. Now, once I identify the areas that probably I want to be taking trades, for example, this trade here, looking at these high volume loads here, I'll put on my rectangle shape here. Now, what do you notice? Within this area, I have my opening price.